lot of questions about couples working together and starting up in business together. If you've ever thought about this video is for you. I'm going to show you what's worked and what hasn't, and hopefully inspire you to start. Hi, my name is Jamie Cornish. I currently run TGIM Local's sales and customer facing side of the business, alongside my husband, who does all of our back-end automations and the boring stuff of the business, in my opinion. We've been in the online digital space for just about 3 years now, and our goal is to impact and create as many 6- and 7-figure business owners as we possibly can. I'm going to talk today about the challenges of working with your significant other, the benefits of working with your significant other, and our goals for 2023. So first, we'll talk about the challenges. So I find one of the biggest challenges in working with your significant other is being able to separate your business relationship and your romantic relationship. So this is one thing that we are always working on, is separating the business and the marriage. So making time for both and realizing and understanding that it's really important to have both of those. Another challenge that we have found in working together is we have different work styles. Brendan likes to work with his headphones on and really dial in, whereas I really like to feed off of the energy, and I get the most creative ideas and how I like to run my side of the business. I like to feed off of that. So we have to make space for both of those things with each other. He makes time for me to be able to spitball and get ideas going, and allows me to have that space. And then I allow him his time just to have his headphones on, listening to music or podcasts, and just dial in and get his work done. Another challenge we faced in 2022 was defining the role that we each played within the business. As we were ultimately one person, both of us in the business, both owners, it was really tricky to essentially know exactly what each of us did within the business and really settling into that role. What I mean by that is I wasn't always just customer facing and sales. I would also help with automation and back end. And the same thing with Brendan. He would come on to different calls with me. He would help with customer facing issues. And it really led to a burnout. We were both taking on too much. We were not communicating effectively because we were kind of crossing, like, he would take care of something that I thought I was going to be taking care of, and those kind of things. So my big recommendation is defining those roles that you're each going to play and really utilizing the strengths that you have, because then your business can be joyful and you're not going to be stepping on each other's toes. So now that we've talked about some of the challenges of working with your significant other, let's talk about the benefits. The first thing that I would say is a benefit of working with your spouse is location and work flexibility. So when you have a shared vision of what you want your life to be and you're chasing those goals together and you run the business together, you actually get to do all of that. So for us last year, it was being able to travel and work from wherever we were. That was a huge goal of ours, and we were able to do it because we did this business together. Nothing was keeping us away from being able to have that life and be able to achieve those goals. Another benefit of working with your spouse is the shared workload. Now this is really, really big because we see a lot of our friends in the online digital marketing space do this business completely on their own. And we've actually had conversations about how we don't understand how people did that, because we were able to share that workload. Being able to separate customer facing and automation and media buying was huge. Really leaning into the strengths that we each had was the ultimate key to our success. So being able to share that workload ultimately allows you to take on more, bring on more clients, impact more lives, and essentially impact your life as well. So shared workload was huge. And finally, my favorite thing about working with my husband is the ability to spend more time together. I know some husbands and wives out there may think that that's crazy, but we absolutely love spending time together, and this business has allowed us to really have our whole lives together, which has been a blessing. Being able to have that shared success and celebrate all of the wins together has been a blessing that I want for you. And finally, our company goals for 2023. So one of the biggest goals we have is actually a personal goal for us, which this business has allowed us to dream up. We live in Canada and we live in like the Midwest of Canada, and it is absolutely freezing here in the winter. So our first goal is to be able to spend winter of 2023 somewhere warm and beautiful. So that's our number one goal. We're super excited to be able to be chasing that dream. Stay tuned. Hopefully I'll be able to show you guys where we end up this winter coming. Some more goals that we have set for 2023 are to be able to impact more med spa businesses. We want to be able to help more med spas achieve 6- and 7-figure sales throughout their journey. In order to do that, we knew that we needed to be able to take on more. So what that meant was essentially creating a program that's going to teach med spa owners exactly what we do, that everything we've done to create 6- and 7-figure business owners and med spa owners. We're just going to give you that playbook and teach you how to do it for yourself. So we know we'll be able to impact so many more businesses by being able to do this. My biggest tip for you as you navigate working with your spouse is to have separate work spaces. So when my husband and I started this business together, we actually worked in the same office side by side, which was really nice. But it makes it very hard to be on calls. You have to time around different things. So having separate workspaces really allows you to narrow in on the tasks at hand and making sure you're able to get those things done. And it allows some space, so at the end of the day, you actually still have things to talk about and share about that you accomplished that day with your spouse. Thank you for watching. If you want more videos like this, I do give away all of my best stuff for free over on my social channels. Just check the description below. If you got value, please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.